It's the Motley Crue album that shocked the world, 1994's self-titled release with its brand new sound and brand new voice in John Corabi. Fans were divided, critics were stunned, and the label pulled the plug. But for some, including rock critic Chris Akin, it was a game changer. In his latest book, Chris Akin takes you on a journey through this polarizing album, sharing his personal experiences and the impact it had on the rock scene. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. Get your copy now at chrisakin.net or on Amazon.
Where's your boy, man? We got to get this rolling. Where's your boy, John?
I have no idea.
Come on, John Drake. You got to call me out on something.
Did you send him a link? I didn't send him a link.
No, I don't even have his phone number.
Oh, well.
I don't know that dude. He's just to me, he's just a bad listener that has bad takes on everything. He's going to be eating the shit out of some crickets.
Yeah, he's not even that far away.
Good, man. Hugo is awesome.
Yeah, dude, you realize John may be committed to crickets before Thanksgiving.
I know.
Almost certainly will be.
Especially once they trade Nick Chubb.
I'm waiting
Myles Garrett out the dough.
I'm waiting for Jerry Jeudy traded.
I'm waiting for him. I'd rather have him. He sucks.
Yeah, I know he sucks, but I mean, now that they don't have Cooper, the only reason they can justify Cooper is that they're going to say, well, now Judy's going to step up as the one, and so they'll probably dump the one next. But yeah, I could
have talked to Hugo for like an hour.
I could too.
He kept going and going and going about,
and he would have too. But I jumped in because I saw we were getting late and we have a busy show. So and then of course
stuck him in a little bit with the North Carolina thing, and he took it and was running with it. But it was unfortunately time to go. But
yeah, well, he was. He's good.
And dude, I'm telling you, for whatever reason, maybe because I was on MMS during that time period, but that music, late '90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. Was like music that I thought was just fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good era of tunes. And Tantric was one of those bands.
Yeah, you know what?
It didn't hurt that I got to go to every fucking show that MMS had.
True.
You know, I mean, when we're going to all those concerts, you like anything that you're going to see, shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to bang negativity into a positive interview, so I didn't all the way go there. But he started going with the if the other guy's a dick, then you don't want to support him avenue. And I kind of was like, yeah, that's kind of why a lot of people didn't follow Tantric, because Travis Meeks was known as a dick from Days of the New.
Right.
So when they started Tantric, people didn't gravitate to it because Travis was kind of an asshole.
But it was weird because the sound was very similar.
Very similar, sure.
Very similar. And I'm not trying to say anything, take anything away from Tantric. I was a Days of the New fan, but Tantric, the music, it did sound similar. His voice is great, dude. I mean, I love the songs and I love the tunes.
Yeah.
But if you were a Days of the New fan, other than not liking Travis, I mean, you were a fan of Tantric because the music was along the same lines.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Well, if John doesn't pop in here in the next minute or two, that's because of me. That's my fault. I forgot to send him the link.
Oh.
I just emailed it to him right now and texted him, so I don't know if he's I don't even know if he's driving or what he's doing. So
he was listening to the first half hour of the show. He knew that he was supposed to come on now. Come on, loser.
He didn't hit me up for the link. Maybe he's scared to offer his take to you.
I'm sure he is.
He just texted me, am I jumping on?
No, let's go, you prick.
You said you wanted to.
Let's go. Tell him now. Let's go. I'll make Tony wait because I want to hear what he's got to say.
He's the one that said that he wanted. We have Tony in the bonus segment.
That'd be fine too.
Yeah, I don't know what he's. I just emailed it to him, and he texted me, so I don't know if he's in his car. Let
me try to explain to John how this works. It's a real simple thing now with like phones. You can click on your email, click on the link, and you're on. I mean, it doesn't take that long. You don't need to go get in front of a green screen. You don't need to get into your house and log on. Put your little Star Wars
costume on
screen in the back and everything else. You don't need Tatooine in the background. All you need to do is click join.
Yeah. Just
by the way, while we're taking some time here, tomorrow night I'm apparently going to be joining Joe Burdick, our friend who makes the flags, Burdick Custom Flags.
Yeah.
I'll be joining him. He has I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but he'll have a link on YouTube, and he has his own podcast thing that he does. I'll be joining him to do a 3-year anniversary tribute to Triv.
Has it been 3 years?
Yeah. Tomorrow night I'll be joining him for that.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah, 3 years.
Wow, no kidding. I thought it was 2.
Nope. So we'll be doing our thing tomorrow.
Well, that's
starting
cool.
at 5 o'clock.
All right, yeah, if you send me the link, I'll put it on all the socials and everything so the people can tune in.
Let's see here. I just got a message, right? Kamala Harris here. We have everybody on the line now. Kamala Harris, I'm reaching to ask you to make a $40 contribution.
Ooh.
Trump is the guy that prefers to run on problems instead of finding solutions. And then she goes on to how much she supports abortion. I've never heard of a fucking candidate run on killing babies like she does. Good for her. I will not be donating.
Let me throw her
Who bring
40.
on first here?
We'll bring John on.
All right, Tony, hang on.
Hang out, Tony, just for a second. What do you want, John?
You're the one that sent me the link. That's what I'm
You're the one that said you had a take that you wanted to call Seth out on.
Call me out on something.
It's in dog pound details.
Oh, we don't have time for that right now. So you're gonna have to tell me what you're calling.
You
me
are
out
a quitter. You are a quitter. That's what I'm calling you out on.
How am I a quitter?
You are a fucking quitter. That's what it is. I've finally nailed you down, dude. Okay, so last year you give up on the Browns early in the season. They go on a run. They make the playoffs. You gave up. Last week on the show, you bullshit artist, you sat there and went, "Oh, your Guardians are done." Last I checked, they're in the American League Championship Series, so you fucking copped out
down
there.
0-2.
How about this? They're down 0-2. How about this?
How about this?
By the Yankees.
I can't do my show because my internet went down. I don't know. How about you research on the internet solutions like I did when I had bad internet for my podcast? I haven't had a single problem in 2 years because I fixed it. What do? You do absolutely nothing. Your internet goes down. Oh, sorry, can't do the show. You're a quitter. In fact, what I was saying in the dog pound details is I'm quite sure you lost your leg because you're a quitter. The doctor probably said to you, hey, Seth, you know what, man? Look, all you got to do, this 1 in a million shot, you'll lose your leg. Just 1 in a million shot. But if you just change your diet and eating habits here and there, you'll be fine. And you went, oh, God, my leg's gone. It's gone.
How about
my
this?
leg's gone.
How about this, John?
So you paused it.
I'm not a quitter. I'm going for 2 legs gone. So fuck you.
Well, there you go. See, he probably
Ain't no
just
quitter
told you.
here.
Oh yeah, you dude. Look, you're not fooling anyone. You're probably on the housing market right now, looking for a single level house because you can't take stairs. Every time you go to fucking Kohl's, goddamn well, you walk into the shoe department, find the first sales clerk, and go, "Can I get a discount if I only need one of these?" You're not fooling anybody. You're a quitter. You give up.
Can I get a sandal?
Yeah.
I went to the foot spa and asked for a half off discount. Absolutely.
You need to change. You need to change that outro. It can do another country song about Seth gives up. Seth is a quitter. He just wants to yell at people who don't agree with him. That's all you got to do.
How are your Guardians doing, huh? Hey, the
They're
Browns
in the
are
American
quitters.
League Championship
Hey,
Series.
down 0-2. Hey, how about those Browns? Are they quitters? They just traded their best player. Huh? How about
He's
that?
not their best player.
He's not their best player.
You don't.
Come on now.
You do not know what you're talking about. Miles Garrett
how about
is
they're
their
going
best
to
player.
trade Miles Garrett and Nick Chubb before the season's over? How about that?
No, they're not.
gonna be
Obviously. Well, speaking of that, considering the fact that you didn't read the article I posted today, they're not going to trade Nick Chubb. See, that's what I'm talking. You quit again. You saw a headline prior to read 3 sentences and went, I'm not going to read this because you're a quitter. You are a quitter.
And he'll either be traded or he's going to be hurt by the end of the year. One of those predictions will absolutely be true.
He's not going to be traded. It's in the letter.
That'll be hurt.
Quit.
Because
Seth, you're a quitter. I figured you out. You are a quitter.
You're right. I am a quitter.
I'm jumping out.
No, seriously, how could you say that? How could you possibly say that I'm a quitter? I'm just stating the facts.
I just gave you
examples.
I just gave you examples.
I quit smoking. You're right about that. I quit drinking. You're right about that. I know you're an alcoholic, but that's fine. You continue to do what you want to do. You're a glutton for punishment. Maybe you should try quitting. Maybe then you wouldn't waste thousands of dollars in season tickets for shitty Browns teams. Maybe
I canceled my tickets yesterday.
Maybe you wouldn't get your hopes about the dumbass Guardians that no matter how far they make it, aren't going to win a World Series.
How do you know?
Maybe you should be better at quitting, and maybe your life would be a little bit better. Maybe if you didn't drink so fucking much, you'd have more friends than Chris.
I have allegiances, unlike you.
Maybe you should quit.
Dude, see, and you know, I know you're a quitter. In Georgia, they're filing 300,000 votes ahead of time because they believe, and you are going to wait till the last minute on election day. So what does that say? You could stuff the ballot box too, but instead that would require you getting up, getting out of your house. But no, you
maybe
just
I
want
could
to
stuff the ballot box too. Maybe I could.
Well, that's
be
what you were talking about earlier in the show.
I'm certainly not a cheater. I'm not trying to fix the election. I believe in a fair and square election. And believe me, I am not a quitter. I actually have a job. What do you actually do that you can listen to the show for its entirety? Do you do anything for a living?
I do. I run the contract. I run the contracts department for a health insurance company.
But maybe you should quit that and quit your fucking shitty ass Star Wars podcast too. How about that? Go buy yourself a tranny fucking stormtrooper book. How about that?
That I will not be doing. That I will not be doing. I was actually not aware of that until Akin brought that up to me. So
yeah, that looks pretty good though.
Oh God, no! Don't even get me started on that. That is a big pet peeve of mine that we would agree on 150%.
All right, see, we have common ground. So what I'm going to do now is quit this conversation because we got to go to Tony Masaccio. But right. I appreciate you coming on and calling me out. For some of you are actually kind of right, and I'll try to improve a little bit. But your Browns still suck. Your Guardians ain't going to do shit. And I will talk to you later, my friend.
All right.
Hey, what happened?
Well, yes, still waiting in the wings. But I had to quit the conversation. He said, I'm a quitter. I'm moving on. I'm quitting.
Yeah. Here.
It's the album that shocked the world, Judas Priest's Turbo. In 1986, when heavy metal embraced the glam of hair metal, Judas Priest followed suit, unleashing Turbo. It divided fans, rocked MTV, and sparked controversy that still echoes today. In Cause and Effect Turbo, Chris Akin dives deep into the making of this polarizing album, sharing insider stories and personal memories from that explosive era. Whether you loved it or you hated it, Turbo left its mark on heavy metal history. Relive the controversy. Get your copy now at chrisakin.net or on Amazon.